This girl group changed the landscape of Philippine pop forever. Today, they are known as the nation's girl group, a title that carries not only pride, but years of struggle, sacrifice, and perseverance. Behind the lights and fame are 8 young women who dared to dream. This is the story of BINI. BINI's journey began in 2018, inside the walls of Star Hunt Academy. At that time, the idea of a Filipino pop group breaking into the mainstream felt more like wishful thinking than reality. Yet 8 girls, Aya, Coley, Maloy, Gwen, Stacy, Mika, Joanna, and Sheena, were chosen. They weren't celebrities. They weren't born into stardom. They were ordinary teenagers who carried extraordinary dreams. From the very beginning, the path was anything but easy. Their training was grueling, almost military-like in discipline. Days would start before sunrise, filled with vocal drills, dance practice, physical fitness training, and even lessons on how to carry themselves as artists. Nights ended long after most kids their age were already asleep. They gave up their teenage years, time with their families, and the comfort of a normal life, all for a dream with no guaranteed ending. And through all of it, they lived in silence. No spotlight, no applause, no recognition, just practice, sweat, and sacrifice. At times, the weight of uncertainty felt unbearable. Many wondered if all of it would even be worth it. Some doubted if they would ever debut. Others thought they wouldn't last. But despite the doubts, they stayed. In 2021, after years of silent preparation, they finally debuted with their single Born to Win. It was supposed to be their moment, yet instead of applause, they were met with harsh criticism. People called them copycats of Korean idols. Some dismissed them as manufactured, created by a company rather than born out of real talent. Others insisted that they would fade quickly, crushed by a global industry dominated by K-pop and Western acts. But BINI did not fold under the pressure. They refused to be defined by the noise. Instead, they showed up every single time, whether it was a small stage or a big one. Whether the crowd was silent or cheering, they performed with the same fire. Behind the glitter and lights were moments of doubt, exhaustion, and nights when quitting felt like the easier choice. But they kept going, because deep down, they knew they weren't just chasing a dream for themselves. They were carrying the hopes of a nation. And slowly the tide began to turn. Their music started to connect. Songs like Lagi, Na Na Na, Pantropiko, and Carrera weren't just catchy tunes. They became the soundtrack of youth. Their songs spoke about love, friendship, empowerment, and resilience. They became relatable. They became real, and most importantly, they became authentically Filipino. With every release, more people started paying attention. Their fan base blooms grew stronger and louder. More than just supporters, blooms became their family. They defended the girls, promoted their music, and gave them the confidence to keep going. Through the strength of their fandom, BINI showed that they weren't just another girl group. They were the girl group of the Philippines. Recognition followed. They began to win awards. Best Group Performer, new artist recognitions, and accolades that proved their doubters wrong. Their songs started topping charts, their concerts sold out, and brands lined up to have them as endorsers. The very same industry that once doubted them was now celebrating them. But what made BINI different wasn't just their success, it was their journey. They didn't take shortcuts. They didn't skip the struggles. Every achievement was built on years of pain, sweat, and sacrifice. And that authenticity is what made them stand out. Not just in the Philippines, but slowly around the world. Then came the announcement that shook both fans and critics alike. BINI was set to perform at Coachella, one of the most prestigious music festivals in the world, shared by global superstars. From practice rooms in Manila to the Coachella stage in California, California. The journey felt almost unreal. For their fans, it was a moment of pride. For their country, a historic achievement. And for the girls, it was validation that every sacrifice, every tear, every moment of doubt had been worth it. But Coachella is not the end of BINI's story. It is only the beginning, because if their journey has proven anything, it's that no dream is too big, no struggle too heavy, and no doubt too strong to stop those who are born to win. BINI's story is proof that greatness doesn't come easy. It is forged in sacrifice, strengthened by persistence, and realized through belief. They have shown that the road to success is never smooth, but with unity and determination, every obstacle can be overcome. Today, BINI is more than just a girl group. They are a symbol of Filipino resilience, talent, and pride.